Tervetuloa takaisin taas tänne uniajan Call of Juarez Gunslinger Let's Playn pariin ja jatketaan siitä taas mihin jäätiin.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Grey Wolf.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Dances with renegades. Pursue dangerous outfit like John Wesley over Hardenhoff. No.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
Saatana. Vittu. Heli. No. Taas niin kyllä varmasti osuu, mutta ei. Heli. No. Taas. Täytyy varmasti osuu, saatana. Helvetti, näin.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Ai, tää heli, ai saa, mitä? Mistä ammutaan? Heli. No. Siinä nyt perkele. Helvetti. Mistä pano. Totta. Save Engage Ranger. Engage Ranger. Mä en tätä katkaistua haulikkoon oikein viiti ottaa, kun se... No muutenhan ei saa. Ei. Tää hei. Mistä? Hei! Saatana kun ei näe mitään. Pusikkoon näe yhtään. Kiva juttu, kun et näe mitään tuonne helvetin pusikkoon. Sitten tiedät vaan tykinä tää on täysin. Ai. Ei tää olla. Helvettiläinen. Antakaa nyt vähän jumalauta tää rauhaa perkele. No. Antakaa nyt perkele vähän sitä rauhaa, saatana. Saatana kun ammutaan helvetti ennen kuin ehtii edes Loppu.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
No. Järjestelmässä.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
No. Härkäläs. Tää on just tämmöstä kivaa, että tässä on. Tää on hauska, kun tää on aina päihtelekkiä välillä. Tiedän, en osaa edes ampua. Ai saatana. Ai helvetti. Perkele. Saatana. No.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Shit. Shit. Fucking cave explorer. No. Taas ihan selvästi on niinku crosshairi. Siinä niin ei. Ouch. No. Ouch. Takaa siitä vähän tylyä. No. Saatana kun tää on niin... Niinku ei mitään järkeä. No. No. Hei. Nyt. Hei.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Okei, tonne sisään ei pidä mennä ainakaan luulisin niin. Kiven. Täältä mistä tuli. Eli me mennään sitten varmaan tänne. Oh. Oh. Perkele sun ei ole. Saatana. No. No. Helvetti.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Mikä on tänään? Vähän panoksia. Takaa siitä. Ai. Helvettiläinen. Panoksia. Tästä haulikko. Muuten on hyvä, mutta kun mä tiedän, että tää on... No, otetaan haulikko. Katsotaan sitä. No. Saatana. Katsotaan sitä. Se voi olla hirveä, että kusahti, koska ottaa haulikon, kun sit kumminkin tästä tulee helvetin pitkiä. Ei saatana.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
No. Mä arvasin, että tää tulee saatana kumminkin helvetin pitkiä. No. Ai saatana. Ei. Helvettiläinen kuva. Saatana. No. No.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
No. Ei. Kiitos. On vähän panokset loppumaan, että... vuoksi. Joku on kenkittävä.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
Claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow. I had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes.
Yeah.
And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry Wolverine. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Morjens. No. Hei. Hei. Nyt perkele. Saatana. Hei. Jumalauta tulee niin saatana. No. Pitusti. Eli. Vielä.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Ottaa kiväärin.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me.
Perkele. Perkeles. Steady.
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
No. Tää. Just näin, että ampuu selvästi crosshairin ja tähtäinkin on niin kaverissani ei kuitenkaan vaan ammuit ohi. Tää. Saatana. No. On se nyt saatana. No. Nyt hei. Taas niinku...
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trick?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches around here.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Hyi helvetti. Vieläkö? Ei, nyt takaa. Ei. No. Helvetti. Taisi jumalauta kun jokainen tulee luotia. Tärkeeles kun. Itse kun saatana. Joka suunnasta tulloo tää perkeleen patuja. Perkeleen. Jäi. Jumalauta. Näet mitä. No. Ai. Tää. Saa. Hei. Saatana kaveri, hei. Sinä vielä Perkeles.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Son of a bitch.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Last breath, Ranger. Jatketaan eteenpäin. Saa nähdä mitä seuraavaksi.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Dalton Brothers.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Patch, that isn't that serious warning. They call me Bounty Hunter. Oh, man.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Well, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Saatana. Menettäs heidän
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown.
You got company!
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a
Hei,
move.
nyt jumala.
All
Hei,
men had been tracking
kaveri
the Daltons
menettäisi.
for months. Now they
Helvetti.
finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. They met an adversary that day who had no fear and offered them no quarter. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. You just gotta wait to suck the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Oh. Oh.
So he went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Tästä.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Hei. Mistä? Tuli.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this
Oh.
wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Ai oo. Justivät ai. Taas tuoja.
Over there!
Oh, mitä helvettiä? Tää. Noniin.
That's Silas Greaves! What
Mitä
the hell?
helvettiä? Hei. Kaveri saatana.
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Ai mitä helvettiä?
In you! Show yourself, coward!
Saatana. Suatanas.
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeeville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Bob Emmett Pratt, Dalton Brothers leader, lover, loser.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Can you shoot around corners? Don't waste your bullets. Go ahead.
Onko saatana vai? Kärkeläs. Aha.
We got us a hero. What's the ball?
And those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Tuossa vähän tuossa näitä täällä niin.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Shit happens. No. Nyt hei, jumalauta. Nyt jumalauta. Am. Et osu. Mitä? Where the fuck? Onks tää äänestys? On. Noniin. Mutta perkele. No perkeles me. Mikä näytä tepsivän? Jumalauta. No. Siinä ei vielä tapauksessa ole. No, hei. Kiitoksia. No niin, kiitoksia. Katsotaan tästä täällä ylhäällä. Onko täällä ylhäällä kenttä? On täällä varmaan ehkä joku. Potkattaa. Täällä ei olekaan ketään. No. Ei se haittaa, Wrong way.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers, and I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Gonna send you to the bone or... I'm gonna cut you in half.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Sille. It was me. It was me the whole time.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Joo. Jees. Mä uskon taas tähän on hyvä jättää tämä jakso ja jatkaa ensi kerralla uudestaan. Taas uudella hullulla meiningillä. Se on taas morjens.